Hey everyone, so today I'm doing my everyday hair routine, and most days I straighten my hair. I do have naturally curly hair, but I do like to straighten it because it's just a little bit easier to control and it's a little bit smoother and it doesn't get as tangly and stuff like that. So yeah, this is when I straighten my hair, but I do wear my hair curly, just naturally curly a lot. So question for you, for all you people with curly hair out there, would you like me to do a hair routine for when I curl, like when I leave my hair curly? Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, if there's enough people that want me to do it, I will probably do that because I use different products and stuff to make my hair look smooth and not frizzy and stuff like that. So I think that's it for everything I needed to tell you. So let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. Alright, so I just got out of the shower and I went and got dressed and stuff, and I came back in here, and first off, shampoo and conditioner that I use Pantene. It's cheap, you can get it at a drugstore. I love it and it smells amazing. And I use, because I have curly hair, I use the Curly Hair series. Oh my gosh, it's still wet from the shower. Okay, so I use the Curly Hair series Curls to Straight shampoo, and then I use the Curls to Straight conditioner. I'm out of the conditioner, but I have another bottle that I will bring out. But anyway, so they have two different types for curly hair. They have a Curls to Straight, which is what I have, and then they have just like I don't know what the other one is, but the other one's more to curl your hair, and this one's more to straighten it a little bit, but it's not really straightening it because they couldn't do that. But what it does, it just kind of like unravels the curl a little bit, makes it a little bit softer, and kind of prepares it for straightening. And I do straighten my hair most days just because it's a little bit easier to manage, but that's what I do. But I do wear it curly a lot, and it works fine with that. It still keeps my hair curly. I just use different hair products to make it curl more. Before I get out of the shower, the last thing I do is I take the water and I turn all the heat off so it's like ice cold, just like the worst part of my shower. But then I just put that on my hair, and what it does, it kind of seals the cuticle of my hair so that it's less frizzy. And especially with curly hair, my hair gets really frizzy, and the phone's ringing, and I hope you can't hear that. I don't know. If you can, sorry. Alright, and then when I get out of the shower, I know most people probably like wrap their hair up in a little thing. I don't do that because when your hair is wet, it's the most susceptible to damage, and so I don't want to wrap it up, because when you're wrapping it up, it's kind of like pulling on it, tugging on the hair, and that can cause it to break really easily, and you don't want your hair to break. You want to keep your hair nice and smooth, and so I don't wrap it up. Alright, so I just take a towel and basically I just kind of wring the water out, or I kind of like scrunch it together like that, and that's what I do just to get the excess water out. Alright, so moving on to products. The first product I use is a detangler because my hair is curly and it gets very tangly as it is right now. And so before I do anything is I put a detangler in it. Currently I'm using Pantene's medium to thick hair solutions detangler. Looks like this, and it has the prettiest like blue color. I love that. Very kind of icy. Okay, it was just in a little spray bottle, and I spray this all over my hair, kind of concentrating more on the ends because that's what gets knotted. Okay, alright, now that I have the detangler in, I'm going to go ahead and part my hair, and what I'm going to do is I take a rat tail comb like this, has like a really thin end, and I go to the arch of my eyebrow and I go up, and this is really helpful, this comb, because you can kind of, it goes straight and kind of makes a line in your hair, makes your part. My hair parted in the conditioner, and I'm going to go ahead and take a wide tooth comb like this. This one I just got at my grocery store, I don't know. It's probably just like $1 or something. And I always suggest using a wide tooth comb because when your hair is wet, it's the weakest point of it is when it's wet. So if you're using like a brush or a fine tooth comb like this, it's gonna really rip your hair out and cause it to have dead ends, split ends, nastiness. So always try to use a wide tooth comb. I've used brushes before. I went through a phase where I only used brushes on my hair just because it was faster. And I never put product like from here up just because I want my hair gets kind of greasy, and I don't wash it every day. I wash it every other day. And so when I do put products up there, I find that it greases up a lot faster. So I try to tend to just keep my hair products from kind of like just on the length of my hair. Alright, now that I have my blow dry lotion in, I put a straightening lotion in, and this is also by Redken, and it's their Line 12 Protective Straightening Lotion for medium hair. You can read that. It's also in the little sample size. They actually have the full size of this in my Ulta, but I had never tried it, so I got a little sample size of it. Alright. I'm also going to take a dime-sized amount, rub it through my fingers, and again, I work this just mostly on the ends of my hair. Alright, next and last thing that I'm going to put in my hair is my Chi Silk Infusion. I got this at TJ Maxx, and this is a huge bottle. This is like a 12-ounce bottle, and I got it for $20, and this stuff is like really, really expensive, and if I bought this like at cost, it would have been $30, so it's like crazy expensive, and I'll probably never run out of this because I use such a small amount. But Chi stuff is like, if you get just like the little bottle of their Silk Infusion that's like 4 ounces, it is crazy expensive just for that. So I'm really glad that I found this. And I was just checking out TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stores like that because they usually have a lot of great high-end kind of hair products for cheap prices. So I would always check there if you're looking to find something. I know they always have Chi stuff. That's where I get my Chi stuff usually, just because it's a lot cheaper than getting it full price. Alright, so I'm just going to take a dime-sized amount of this and work it just in my ends because this is kind of greasy because it's like an oil, so it slides down my fingers. It's pretty oily, so I just keep it on the ends of my hair like everything else I put in my hair. Alright, so that's it for putting products in my hair. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 30 minutes before I blow dry my hair just so I can put as little heat as I can as possible on my hair. So I'm going to let it just air dry for 30 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes and my hair's dried a lot. The camera's not picking it up, but it is like Frizz City. It's really bad. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start blow drying it. And I'm going to section it off first. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from like the top of my ears back and section that off. So from my ears back, and then I'm going to take this top part and just kind of twist it up and just keep it out of the way and just clip it up there. Okay, and so I have just like this bottom layer, and I'm going to blow dry this first. Alright, and I'm just going to use like a big paddle brush like this one to help me blow dry my hair and help me blow dry it a little bit straighter. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but it's kind of the best I can do. And for my blow dryer, I'm using my Conair one. It's hot pink, and it looks like this. Before I get started, I'm going to put it on the low setting, if you can read that. I'm going to put it on the low setting, and then it's on hot, I think. Yeah. It's on hot, the temperature's hot, and then it's on the low setting. Alright, now I'm done with the bottom section, and it looks kind of dry and frizzy, but that'll all be fixed when I straighten it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to pull it to one side, and then I'm going to take a clip like this. This is one of these, and clip it to one side so it's not like getting in with the wet hair that I'm trying to blow dry. So I don't blow dry it like twice, so I'm trying to put as little heat on it as I can. So I'm just going to clip it in the back like this. So that way it'll just stay out of my way, and so I don't blow dry things twice. Alright, so I'm going to take this top layer down, and then I'm going to split it in half just down the middle. I'm going to do this side first, and then I'm going to clip this other side back up. I'm going to look so weird. Okay, And then I'm just going to blow dry this section right here. Alright, so now I'm done with this side section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hair, the bottom layer, and I'm going to take that clip out and then just move all of this to one side and then just go ahead and clip it like I did before in the back. And then I'm going to take this layer out, and I'm actually going to split this into 2 different layers because this side has more hair on it because I part my hair to this side. Alright, and then I'm going to go from like the arch of my eyebrow back and just split it in half like so, and then I'm going to clip this top section up. Use a smaller clip since there's less hair now, and then I'm going to go ahead and blow dry this. Okay, and then I'm just going to clip this to the other side and bring down that top layer and blow dry that. Alright, now my hair is completely dry, and next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to part it again. And what I'm going to do is part it down the middle, and I always do this before I straighten my hair just because I find when I straighten my hair, like, it might part, there's a lot of static hair there. So I find when I straighten it down the middle and then when I'm done I just flip it over back to my regular part, I find when I do that there's less like little static baby hairs right there. So I'm going to go ahead and part it to the middle. And I'm just going to take my rat tail comb and do that. Middle of my head back. That doesn't have to be perfect, just somewhat in the middle. That'll do. Alright, now that it is parted down the middle, I'm going to apply a heat protectant, and the heat protectant I use currently is by Dove, and it's Dove's Heat Therapy. I don't have the bottle that it came in because when I went on spring break I actually poured some into a little travel size bottle because I went on an airplane and you can't take anything more than 3 ounces of liquid, so I had to pour it into this, and I used up the rest of the big bottle and I threw it away, so I don't have it. So, but I know it was like Dove Heat Therapy or Hair Therapy, and it came in an orange bottle, but it just looks like this. Kind of looks interesting inside. And this is just going to help protect my hair from the heat from my hair straightener. Alright, and I'm just going to spray this all over my hair. Kind of focusing on the ends. Can you hear my dog barking? Probably someone at the door. Alright, now that I have my heat protectant in my hair and it's dried out, I'm going to start straightening my hair, and the straightener I use is by Chi. It's the Chi Turbo. I don't know, I've had it for like 3 years and it's starting to like not work as good anymore, so I probably need to get a new one because they probably only last for a couple years. I mean, they still straighten my hair, but not as well as it did when I first got it. And it's a 2-inch one because I have a ton of hair, so I like getting a 2-inch one. And I have it on, I don't know exactly what heat setting that is. Alright, so for sectioning off my hair, what I do is I just section it down the middle and the back and pull it forward. And I do one side at a time. So I'm going to do this side first. Alright, so I'll just take a little hairband and just tie it off so it won't be in my way. And then I work from the bottom up, so I'm going to go probably from my ear back like that, and then pull this up, and then I just twist it on top of my head. And clip it out of the way, and then I start straightening. At first I just go over it a couple times without a brush or a comb or anything, and then I'll start using a comb just to get it a little bit more precise. So I'm just going to use that rat tail comb. I find it's best to use a comb like this when straightening your hair because it gets every little strand straight. Okay, so now that I'm done with this section, what I'm going to do is flip it to the back and actually clip it to the other side with just a clip like this, like we did when I was blow drying my hair. Just clip it back there so it's out of the way, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull down another section, and I do about 3 sections on each side when I part it down the middle. So I'm going to go from like the arch of my eyebrow back. Alright, I'm done with this section. I'm going to move on to my last section, but first I'm just going to flip this hair to the back and clip it just like the other section. Alright, so I got everything done and all straight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip all of this side to the side so it doesn't get in my way, and then I'm going to move on to this section and do it the exact same way that I did this side. Alright, now I'm done straightening my hair, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rat tail comb again and go back and part my hair the way it's supposed to be parted, so from the arch up. Alright, so I just moved my part over to the side because I like to have it on my side. I like to have a side part, and I'm done. So my hair is now smooth and straight, and yeah, I think it turned out good. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have any other video requests, feel free to leave them in the comments as well, and I will see you guys next time.